On in the season, the Cannon is actually having a great time. Is one of the best champions actually with the Gunblade in the top lane, and when you have the range advantage into a melee for DRX, and like frankly, the fact that they use their summoners early could have been a problem if there was a big fight there, but they backed away from that one where the junglers both showed up, right? You mentioned the Aqua Prison synergy with Canyon on the Pantheon. The DRX coach comms.
Yeah. See Joker making sure that he lets them know exactly what they need to do. We'll get you some information there. Try to open fights and push mid and top and scare Canyon.
On top of the CS advantage that he has. That was almost a kill's worth of gold in the lead. Grub's up now.
Yep. And there is a wave to be picked up by Geo as well. Okay, there's a pulverize as Canyon throws up the shield to try and keep himself safe. The flash out of the way. There's the shockwave. And Canyon looking in a whole lot of trouble. That's Willa locking down the kill. And first blood over to DRX.
DRX looking great in this opening game here.
Shinzo alongside him, but it's Willa starting here today. As Canyon will be the one to get on in here and take away at least one of these grubs. Willa can possibly go for a little bit of a late invade on this, but decides not to as Chovy.
Push that up. He's relatively safe here.
Yeah.
That's their only cross map.
Yeah, Gen.G just kind of caught napping right now in this game. And Willa going to be able to take this one. We'll have a look at what our next... So, oh my, Earth, Wind, and Fire again? First game yesterday, first game today. Oh my goodness, it's my birthday. I love this.
All right, going to go for Rich.
Canyon is just going to kill Rich. That's what he's going to opt in for here. And Rich is going to do his best. But yeah, Slicing Maelstrom not going to be doing too much.
I'd rather the Banana Brush.
Yeah,
and it's not going to amount to anything.
Sneaky Slurkle does come on through there, but not too much more. As Canyon once more, there's that combo we were talking about. And he'll probably not going to be dying, but Geo, he might, because he's down extraordinarily low. Barrier not going to be saving him from that one, but he does manage to dash away and flash away to safety. Just in the nick of time, but that is using every... And does have the Grand Starfall as well. They are looking for a fight here by the looks of things. Tidal Wave available. There's the flash out, but Pulverize though, as it's Andal that decides to go in onto Ruler. The heal comes through though, and he's now kept himself safe as Keen from the top side, and now it's Gen.G's turn to put their weight into the fight. Let's see what they can find. A Slicing Maelstrom does absolutely nothing. The flash forward from Canyon, and the flash away from Rich is going to keep him alive as now Chovy looks for his angle, decides not to pull the trigger on the flash, and just gets rid of all of DRX. And Gen.G says, this is my herald.
It's incredible.
Started this dragon off. Willa in the area. That is sole point for DRX if they're going to go for it. As you do have Rich moving up there from the bottom side, as now Andal goes in. I don't know about that one, as he does get put into that bubble. And now has to use the ultimate. Won't have that for this upcoming fight, which could be a big problem. Tidal Wave to lock down Willa as now Chovy gets the Emperor's Divide, finds the bottom lane, and wipes them out. Willa now in trouble as well, and that should guarantee the Dragon. Gen.G were a little sleepy at the beginning of this game, but I think, Wolf, they have woken up.
Yeah, it's Chovy again finding this angle. He had the back into the TP into the last fight. Wasn't able to catch them when he came in, but was able to guarantee that DRX needed to be so far away from the Herald, and then this time actually sets up the kill onto the flashless Yunara. And now Rich is the next target here. Does not have his Slicing Maelstrom, and he is not long for this world.
He is very dead. Chovy going to be grabbing his next one. 2-0-1 now on the Azir. 500 gold lead. As you can see, Gen.G going to augment that with a Drake take as well. Quadra Infernal, if this game does go that long, could be pretty impressive.
And this guy was popped already. I'm just going to look for the freebie. Could see him come down here, look for it. Knows there's no flash on the Yunara. Has the perfect shuffle in. Grabs a bonus Alistair for his troubles.
Yep, no flash required as well, so we'll have that. We'll see what the utilization of those is going to look like as this game goes on. A level 20 Crocodile sounds very, very frightening. But Rich could also get himself into a pretty dangerous position, as you can see, trying to kite Keen out here. And the Dominus is going to come through. Slicing Maelstrom in response, as Rich is still dangerous. But it's Willa that's moving in first now, but still just a solo bolo for Keen. And Canyon going to come down and help out. There is the stun, and down will go Willa for the double. And man, we were saying that Rich could be a point of power. Well, that has gone.
Yeah, this is a big problem now. That's the second turret to go down here for Gen.
We'll see whether they can do anything about it, because it just feels like this game has just been taken by Gen.G.
Third and final coach voice is used here for DRX for the last moments.
Oh, Tidal Wave was a little bit expectant there from Duro. Doesn't quite find the angle as well. That was really cute. Chovy, though, just going to throw you Cal away to Slice. Comes in, but that is going to be the double for Rich. Comes in and wipes them out. Ruler now able to answer back with the kill onto the Yunaras. Rich is now looking to wipe him out. He will be able to do so. He's now looking for some fish food as Duro will be taken. And he heard what we were saying after he got solo killed. Well, the killer is right here now and looking to try and tidy up. They're looking to kite him, though, and Keen's in trouble. Pulverize comes down. It's a Quadra from Rich.
All right, we were saying it may have been Gen.G's game to lose the in vain.
얘들아 그 마지막 턴 썼는데
And having a listen here to what Joker is saying, I imagine what he said was pretty important because it did manage to get them back into this game. And DRX, let's see whether they can ride this momentum. Because I was really scared. Judging by what we saw yesterday, the games have tended to...
I'm looking at this game state thinking, okay, how do DRX win? Maybe a pick in the side lane here could be a first start.
Yeah, Slurkle going to come on through there as now Chovy does find the Emperor's Divide onto Gio, who's tanking up the turret, but it does not matter. That is just going to be Willa turning up, helping Gio grab himself the kill. That will also take down this turret. Keen doing the same thing towards the bottom side of the map, and it looks like a Dragon in trade as well.
I mean, they've got to start Baron right now. They have to make a snap call. There's no code voice.
Yeah, this could be a big deal. It's already down to 50% as Ruler and Dura, they know exactly what's going on. Andal waiting offside though, as you can see, Canyon will be showing up. Keen gets here as well. Canyon trying to get himself into this pit. Can he actually flash for it? The answer is no. They take down the cow immediately though, and DRX, they're just looking to try and get themselves out after securing this Baron. And if they just lose the cow, 100% worth. If they lose Willer as well, probably still worth.
I mean, Chovy's TPing in to try to rush down this turret. He is in his ear. Hang on in this game. Still 2,500 gold behind. It's even Drakes now. But as Yunara becomes a bigger and bigger threat as we go on. Well, the team if you guys don't come over, I will kill this turret in about 2 seconds flat. So that's a lot of gold sitting there for the taking, as well as a lot of map control. And they will just get this group up and take it.
Oh, the flash forward from Willa doesn't actually get enough. As Ruler was able to get that Valkyrie off in time. That could have been a huge moment. It wasn't actually the case.
The last couple. They still have Baron to siege this turret here. I mean, they're just going to say, well, we're going to get something out of this Baron no matter what.
Well, Tidal Wave to come on forward here as well. Teleport in from Keen at the same time as the Dominus has been popped. He's looking for his angle, wants to get on top of Gio, but decides not to commit the flash. And they do have this tower falling down in the bottom lane, sorry, in the top lane, as well as the bottom.
Yeah.
As you can see, Rich was taking care of that one. As now Ruler stepping forward, taking matters into his own hands here as the Arc of Judgment not doing quite, sorry, the Arc of Ruin not quite doing enough there from Gio. As DRX a little worse for wear, and the Baron only 5 seconds to go.
As well, and has an arm guard. Both carries so safe for Gen.G.
Well, Canyon just going to make his way in as now Yukal has to flash to get himself out of the way. Gio slowed down so he cannot get into the fight, and Andal, he's tanking up so much, but there's no one to follow up. Rich this time couldn't make his way in despite having flash up and available, and now it's Willa that's in a lot of trouble. They do find that fantastic shockwave, but it's just not enough. Keen gets in there. Chovy gets the Emperor's Divide, which will turn Yukal golden. But unfortunately, that does not avoid death. That's a clean ace, and Gen.G are just going to run over them.
All right, I guess it just isn't going to be that long back and forth game. The back and forth ends on Gen.G's fourth.
A relatively short back and forth. Let's go with that, because it was definitely back and forth. However, if you lose a fight like that at this time of the game, you will just lose the game. Inhibitor goes down, and Gen.G will be able to take down these turrets. But I imagine they are also impressed with how DRX played this game, especially in the early stages. This is a new roster that has a lot of pieces that haven't quite gelled together yet, and I didn't really have a whole lot of hope for this squad moving into 2026, and I have so much more now.
Yeah.